What's up? What's up? What's going on, peeps? Eamon Smith. Nothing much, man. Nothing much. What's up, Matt? I'm hanging out over here in Virginia. And what's this? Newport News? Newport News, Virginia. I just got out the movie theater. Pretty much ain't got nothing going on. Living the life. Hey man, I wish, man, I wish. Not the life completely, but I'm getting there. Subway Surfer. You talking to me? I don't think I played Subway Surfer in a long time. Damn, these comments are disappearing. Oh, okay, I can scroll. What's up, everybody? Isaiah, Chris, Elma. Hey, I need to message you later. Stick and Clutch, Eamon, Holly City Sun. I bet you is bored, man. I bet you is bored. You need to be going to bed. Probably got to work tomorrow. What I know about TMC? I know they call TMC. I don't know, man. I have never worked there, so I can't give you no information on TMC. I have seen, when I was at Prime, I did see their trucks everywhere. Pretty much the same places we went, so they haul a lot of the same stuff that Prime do, and some. They do company, lease, and own operator, so they got a variety of pretty much whatever you want to do with the company. And I think they train, so probably a good place to start out. While you're looking at going and checking them out. Damn, these comments are going too fast. Let me see where I left off. This first time I use this this live on YouTube. I usually use a different live, so y'all gotta bear with me. I'm trying to learn how this comment thing work without letting it disappear, so I can talk to y'all. Appreciate it, Isaiah. Yeah, them new lights, man. They I'm happy about it. I'm happy I finally got them working and everything, because I really needed that working. That was like a big hurdle. I've been trying to, well, I hadn't been trying to, but I knew I needed to get it done. Looks like I was working out. Nah, man, this is my natural look. I ain't been working out. I need to start working out, but this light out my face. But I ain't had time to get on it. That's just what happens when you're on the flatbed side. You got to mess with these chains, throwing chains around on a daily. What's up, everybody? I know I'm missing some of y'all and everything, but y'all that's just getting in, I'm in Virginia right now. I'm in Newport News, Virginia. I've been where was I at? I was in like Raffine, Virginia yesterday, and I was in Kentucky the day before that on Friday. I got delivery in the morning over here in Virginia Beach, so I'm not that far away. So right now I'm at the Walmart or the Sam's Club, posted up and hanging out, trying to decide when I want to leave in the morning, because I got to be down there like 8 o'clock in the morning. What's going on, Matthew? Pat Transportation, what's up, man? What's up? Man, I just seen American Assassin. Man, that movie was great. Pretty good movie. If y'all haven't seen it or you don't know what I'm talking about, it's got the kid from well, he ain't a kid, from dang, what was that movie? The Maze Runner. It's a good movie. And it's also got that other guy who played in that Navy SEAL movie. Dang it, with Mark Wahlberg. I forgot the name of it. But it's got the main guy from that, those two in it. And it was a good movie. It was a lot of action about a CIA guy, and it was pretty good. Get a DPF deleted. Nah, Eamon, I'm not doing that on this truck, because I don't plan on keeping this truck. So this is a quality truck. It's really expensive. It was just a means to get me over to where I want to be at, to pretty much get started on working on that next level in trucking. So I'm not doing anything that I don't need to do to this truck, so when I give it back, I ain't trying to have no problems. Prime says you're making too much money, come back. Man, if Prime was paying me a lot of money, I would go back, but they ain't paying that kind of money. They making all the money. Yeah, Pierre, man, I got them strobes working on my trailer, and I already ordered some lights for my truck. So when I get home this weekend, I'm gonna be picking those lights up. I don't know if I'm gonna get them on while I'm at home, but I already got two sets of strobes for the top of my truck, and I got a floodlight to put on the back of my my rack. So look for that to come soon. As soon as I get a chance to figure out how I'm gonna mount it and everything, well, probably do a little video on that and everything, so we can see how it look. I hope it go great and everything. I can't wait to get home, and I'm already ready to play with it. I think it's coming in the mail tomorrow or the next day, so it'll be there before I even get home. I'm ready to see it, see what it look like, see how it work and everything. What up, Blackbird? It's me, Junior. Man, I don't know why it says that either, bro. Hey, make sure you're at my house so you can pick up my stuff tomorrow. Either that or get with Alisa and tell her to go pick it up and deliver it. Oh, Holly like holy, like Jesus holy? Am I saying that right? Holy Holly? I think it's holy. My bad, bro. Man, I just skipped ahead way too much. Damn, man, it's hard to read these comments, people. Y'all don't know how hard it is. It's like a little bitty section right over here on my screen. I don't know about y'all's screen, but it's hard as hell to read these. All right. Eamon Smith, TMC is okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, they seem like a good company. I mean, they got a lot of trucks and stuff, and they got some nice stuff. I like all their Peterbilts and everything. And like I said, I used to see them a lot of places we was at, so I imagine they are a pretty good company. Take your truck out to the oil field. Nah, man, I already been out in the oil fields. I ain't going back. I ain't doing that. I used to drive a frac sand truck in the oil fields, and I was day and night driving. They ran you like crazy, and you don't get no sleep, no rest. And it's DOT in Texas. They pulling over oil field trucks left and right. So if you don't get caught up one way, you're gonna get caught up another way. And it's just, it's too much like rush trying to make some money. I mean, I probably wasn't at the best company, but I ain't with all that rush like that was. Your phone never worked anywhere you went. You're out in the middle of nowhere. It ain't no life, because every town you go to is just a little oil-field town. No parking anywhere. So many oil-field trucks all over the place. Oil-field sucks. What's up, Chris? They're better than Boyd Brothers, Amen. Hey, they might be. I don't know nothing about Boyd Brothers either. I never worked for them either, but I seen them a lot of places too, so I don't know about all these other companies and everything. I know you're not at Prime anymore, but do you recommend Prime TNT to get a lightweight or a condo truck? You mean like after your training's done and everything? I say get a condo, because you never know, you might need a room or something. You want somebody to ride with you or something that might need an extra bed, but it's always better to have a bigger truck, more storage and everything. But some people, it ain't a lightweight, it's a mid-roof if you're on the flatbed side. And pretty much with the mid-roof, it ain't like a lightweight. It's a little bit bigger than a lightweight, and you still got more storage and everything. The lightweight you get if you're on the reefer side, and they're smaller inside, but it's your preference. If you're on a reefer side, that's what you're going to get. If you're on a flatbed, you're either going to get a mid-roof or a condo, whatever they have available at the time. So never know. What's up, Kels? What did you see East the movies? At the movies? I seen American Assassin. What's up, Alex? Hello from the UK. Hey, what's up, Michael? Man, the UK, that's pretty cool. Why not get your own authority? Cause I don't know enough about the game yet, man. I'm thinking about it. There's some place that can help me get my own authority that I'm thinking about maybe going through and everything. But like I said, I'm still trying to see about working my way up into pretty much some oversized and heavier stuff. I want to see how that's going to work out before getting my own authority and everything, just to make sure it'll still work out the same the way I want it to. Plus, if I can do a little bit less work, then hey, it's even better. I mean, I run all right now as just a owner operator, leased to a company, so it ain't that big of a deal to hurry up and just get my own authority. I still want to learn some stuff. Rico. Moses, I'm in school. They're one of the companies that have put to me. Appreciate the info. Oh, okay, Moses. Cool. Hope it worked out good for you. Alright, it's lightning. He really fat. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Tracy Baker, which trailer would you recommend getting? A flatbed or a step deck? Step deck, man. If you can get a 53-foot step deck with ramps, if you're an owner operator, I think it's a great trailer to have because it's more versatile than a flatbed. Flatbed, you're limited on what you can haul. A step deck opens you up to a wider range of stuff, especially if you want to get into like vehicles or something like that. If you got the ramps, you can load yourself. Step deck can still haul pretty much the same stuff flatbed, even if you got to put some low levelers out and pretty much run it like a flatbed. So a step deck is seems to me way better than just having a flatbed, if that's what you want to get into, like possibly doing vehicles or something along that line, or taller freight that you need that lower step. What's up, Robert? Flatbed is way better than drive-in. Amen. Not necessarily, man. I mean, I see some drive-in loads on the board that pay pretty dang good, and I got a lot of not a lot, but I got a few buddies over at Landstar, and I think they do pretty damn good on the drive-in. But I see plenty of drive-in freight come across the board, and most of the time that drive-in freight is paying like hella good, and I'm like, man, almost jealous that the drive-in paying pretty good. Isaiah, yeah, man, I stay on that keeping myself fresh, because I cut my own hair. I had to learn that a long time ago when I first got into the trucking and everything, because I mean, you ain't got time to be stopping at barbershops and stuff. So if you want to keep a fresh cut, you're going to have to learn to do it yourself. Now, it was a lot of trial and error. I messed up a lot before I finally got better, but hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. These damn calls giving me head, Blackberry. Yeah, man, I mean, I try not to haul calls as much as possible because, shoot, I mean, I don't want the headache of going in and out of those type of plants. They want you to wear every piece of PPE you got, and it's a long line at these steel places, man. They sucks. It's a long time to get in, long time to get out. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna get towed, bro. I hope not. I'm already back in my truck now. When I left, I was a little nervous about it because, I mean, every time you go to any Walmart or anything, it's signs everywhere. No parking, no parking, no parking. Now, I haven't had any trouble besides what I've been seeing on Facebook about the guys in Georgia getting boots on their trucks and stuff. So I'm gonna make sure I don't stop in no Walmarts in Georgia, but I kind of keep a lookout. If it's a security riding around, I might ask them if I can park there or anything like that, or if I see a bunch of trucks around, and it's kind of a given that they'll let you park there. But most of them, they don't really mind, or they don't give you no trouble or nothing. But yeah, you do gotta watch out. I'm not trying to get towed. Drew, you're out there doing it. Do it to it, bruh. Keep up the good work. Appreciate that, Drew. Where you from, Lewis? I'm from Texas, man. I will look into that movie. Alright, cool. Bro, add me on Facebook, Chris. Alright, I'm gonna look and see if I see you. How's your Pete running, Rich B? Pete running great, man. Pete running great. I had one problem out of it about a month back. I was up in Idaho and some sensor messed up on it, but other than that, it's been running pretty good. I just got it cleaned up yesterday, and got a new steer tire, and I got an oil change and everything, and still running great. You right now like watching your videos. Texas Future Trucker. Appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing and watching them, man. I'm glad I can help, and I'm glad y'all like my videos and stuff. I don't know if they're gonna be getting any better because I'm limited to just my phone, so I do all my editing and everything on my phone, and it limits what you can do. It ain't like some of these guys, they got a computer. I still haven't I got a computer, but I don't have internet, so I don't have a hotspot because I got damn AT&T, and they suck. They won't give you a hotspot. You got to purchase internet, and I haven't purchased any pretty much internet with AT&T, so I'm gonna be looking into finding a way around that and probably getting Verizon or something, so I can have a hotspot and I can start getting with my computer, edit a little better. But yeah, I'm limited to my phone, man. What do you think about Maverick Transportation? I think they probably a pretty good place to start too. They got a nice little terminal down in Arkansas, pass it all the time and stuff. I mean, I've seen quite a few people out here that went to Maverick and drive at Maverick, and they seem to be doing pretty good. They haul glass over there a lot, and that glass pay pretty good, so I imagine those drivers, if you get on that glass division, you probably make some good money. Alright, Chris, man. Been coming through San Antonio. Not too often. I go through Houston quite a bit, but I don't really go over to San Antonio too much. But I have, when I came out of Laredo, I went down to San Antonio. And matter of fact, I was just over in Fort Hood, so I was up in Killeen earlier this week. Would you buy that trailer, the JMC trailer from Jones? Yeah, I'm buying this trailer. It's a lease purchase. Going to start trucking school October 2nd. Great, that's good to hear, man. The sooner you guys can start, the better. Once you get in, you're gonna love it. It's Charleston, South Carolina. Okay. I see you stay at the military loads, Pierre. Yeah, man, all week it's been nothing but military loads. Man, if I can just keep hauling military loads, I stay doing it. It's great. I mean, like I was saying, most of the time, I've only got 2 places where I kinda got hung up and wasted a bunch of my day or something, but all of the freight is easy to secure. It's like common sense. They got easy tie downs to see at the front and rear of the vehicle, and it's usually vehicles, so that's even better. It's always something cool looking. It's just pretty cool to go on these military bases and everything, because it's not like you get to do it every day, so something different. Red Viking Trucker gave you a huge shout out. Yeah, I had seen the video. He had messaged me and everything. Appreciate that from Red Viking Trucker. Gave me a shout out on one of his videos and stuff. Yeah, I noticed that, Farrah. Probably saying that wrong too. Javier, hey man. Are you looking forward to get your own personal truck? What you mean personal truck? That's why I left reefer. Tired of all the night working. Heck yeah, man. When I had switched over to reefer, if some of you guys was watching me back then, man, it sucked. It was some early morning deliveries and stuff. I just hate that. You drive all day, you get there, and you gotta pretty much sit and wait in the parking lot. They tell you back in the dock at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then 5 o'clock in the morning they tell you to pull out the dock. You don't have any hours, so it just kind of interrupted your sleep. And yeah, I'm not trying to do all that no more. What about Prime? Are they good for start, MD? Yes, they are. I still recommend Prime. I mean, they got a great training program and they got great equipment. It's still a good place. I mean, all the big companies are about the same, so the money's gonna be about the same anywhere you go. And I like Prime facilities and all their equipment and stuff. It was nice, so it's a good place to start. What up, JJ? Tyler, hey Randy, still should just Prime learn flatbed. Yeah, Tyler Booth. Good place to start. Alex Brown, you're in my hometown. Hey, you gotta leave early to get to VA Beach on time. Traffic is bad there. Alright, cool. Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. I'm supposed to be down in Virginia Beach about 8 o'clock, so I had took a couple Ubers, and they both told me to leave about 6:45 at the latest to try to get through and get to where I'm going, so hopefully I get out of here about 6:45. What's my brother OV? What's going on, man? Yes, Prime is a good place to start. Yep. What up, James? Man, I haven't seen you around anywhere since I left, man. What you been up to? That's right, crawl, walk, then run. Yeah, Craig, man. I'm taking my time. I've had plenty of opportunities already, like get into like some oversize and stuff, but I've been turning everything down because I want to make sure I got everything set up right before I actually start. Because some of the stuff probably wouldn't require lights or anything, but I was still like, I don't want to just jump right into it because they got me restricted. I can't haul anything over 10 foot, at least for a few loads until I can get my feet wet, because I haven't done oversized before, which is fine because I told them up front, like, because they was automatically here. They would have let you haul anything, but I was like, hey, I've never done oversized, and I've taken the classes and stuff, safety classes, but they was like, okay, we'll put a restriction on you. I'm like, that's fine, man. I'm not like trying to jump out there into no dang 15-foot wide stuff anyway. And one agent I was trying to get some tires, and I didn't know how wide it was. I knew it was oversized, and she told me it was like a 13-foot something wide, and I was like, I can't haul that. I'm restricted to 10 foot, so it wasn't no problem. She was like, okay, yeah, I see that. And we went on about our business. But yeah, I'm trying to work my way up into it, but I want to make sure I got all my lights and everything, all my flags, everything all set up, so whenever I finally get a load, I have no worries. Flatbed or step deck, which would you recommend? Step deck, Tracy Baker. Step deck. Know any West Coast, Southwest flatbed companies? West Coast, that'll be Systems Transport. They run like all West Coast, and not all West Coast, but they run a lot of West Coast and Southwest, Northwest. I know a guy over there, so they got a company division, they got a lease own operator division. So yeah, System Transport, the only one I think I know over there. Oh, he already answered that. System Transport, cool. Pack transportation, step deck with 2 or 3 axles. If you just starting out, 2 axles, but if you got a little experience, 3 axles, because you can haul more weight. You can do heavier stuff because you got 3 axles. And if you really want to get into something, get you a stretch step deck with 3 axles. Then you can really do a variety of type of loads. I mean, you can haul the weight, you can haul the length. You have it made then. PR Randy, don't say what's up. Man, I already said what's up. He leaving me hanging. I had spoke to you at the beginning. System wasn't that good. Plus they had been beeping noise when you get too close to another vehicle. Basically, they have everything on their trucks just like Prime, which I didn't like. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these big companies, they got all that safety equipment. You just got to deal with it if you're working at one of them. Javier, Lone Star Estate, baby. I was talking to Randy on the phone about selling you guys the team to make that money. Jose been trying to get me the team with him, man. He been on it, but I don't think he can come where I am. He got to have more experience, so we just can't make it work. What's the difference between pulling a flatbed and step deck? The freight you can haul, pretty much. Or if you're pulling a 48-foot flatbed, then of course that's shorter, and your weight, pretty much anything you load, it sits different on a flatbed than it does a step deck. But mainly it's just a variety of freight that you can haul. You can haul way more variety with a step deck. Mackie White, Sprint. Nah, man, I had Sprint before. I ain't never going back to Sprint. Sprint sucks. $2 for the internet. Hey, what's going on, Terry Noah? The real price. What part of Texas you from? You're like a West Texan, judging off your accent. Nah, I'm a Northeast Texan. I'm staying in the DFW right now, but I'm from Northeast Texas. Great content, brother. Thanks, man. Darrell. What up, Junior? You still at home, bro? I see a lot of loads going to Florida, man. I might have to snag one. Still on home time, yeah. The W. Don't have 2 recent years, so I'm doing my security training at West Memphis tomorrow, so I'll see you soon. You talking about where I'm at? Where I'm at? The W? Having a conversation. Alex Brown, glad to see you still trucking. Back on YouTube. I'm in Korea now, so I'll be keeping up. Oh, damn. Cool, man. Be safe over there, bro. There's a lot of stuff going on. Hey, if you have a felony, you cannot do military loads. Is that true? I don't know about that, because you got to pass a background check on these military bases. And if you got a TWIC card, I don't know if you can get a TWIC card with a felony. So I got a TWIC card and I don't have no felony, so I wouldn't know about that. But I imagine you can't get on a military base with a felony because of the background check they do. What's going on, Tracy? You're 5 minutes behind on comments. Damn. Yo, it's too many comments. This comment box is too small. I can't see but like one comment at a time. You said my name right. You're the reason I am choosing flatbed instead of reefer. Thanks a million for all the videos. Help a lot of us out. Appreciate that, man. I'm glad I can help. I'm trying to help as much as I can. And I'm still out here learning too, so don't think I know everything. I mess up just like anybody else. And I'm always looking for somebody to help guide me also. What up? Like your videos. Who you recommend for heavy haul training? What I recommend? Shoot, I'm looking for heavy haul training myself, but TMC seems like they got a nice system where they start you off at like step deck and you work your way up into heavy haul. I don't know how many other companies start you off and work your way up. I don't know a lot of heavy haul companies. I mean, I know some of them, but I don't know what type of experience you need to get on there. Thanks for answering my Facebook comments on Facebook today. No problem, Tommy. Well, I guess I'm not behind on the comments. I think I'm like my last comment. Yeah, sorry I pledged. Sorry I pegged you for a Westerner. I'm a fellow Northeast Texan myself. Oh yeah, where you from, bro? I'm from East Texas down in I grew up in Cooper, but I got a lot of family in Sulphur Springs. Is that all my comments? Can't tell if it's letting me see any more or what. What kind of truck do you want to get? Man, my ideal truck, if I could get one, it's gonna be a W900L. What's the load limit on flatbed? Shoot, 80,000 gross. Low limit on everything. I mean, of course, you can haul a little bit more, but you don't want to put too much strain on these tires and everything. There was another guy here where I'm at. He said he had hauled a load, I think it was 57,000 pounds. And he just had a 2-axle step deck like me. I mean, he had a low profile setup, so I don't know what's the difference in his trailer and my trailer on what he can haul. But you can put 40 on your trailer and 40 on your truck, so I guess he can spread that weight out pretty good. I'm sure he was a little heavy on one or the other. Where you work at? How many you have to work there? I work at Jones Motor, and I think it's about 2 years experience to work here, so I'm not sure, because I already had experience, so I don't know exactly what they ain't really tell me, because I guess I already had enough experience that they ain't tell me yes or no, but I think it's 2 years. Step deck a good way to go if you own a truck? Yes. It's like I said, it's a variety of freight that's pretty steady. If you're anywhere from pretty much draw a line straight up from Texas east, there's a ton of freight, so it shouldn't be too hard to find freight, and it's pretty easy to make your weeks add up pretty fast on your revenue, because most of the loads pay decent, and it's just plenty of loads, so it's always something to haul. Oh, you stay in Dallas, bro? Yeah, I'm over in Funky Town. I got some family in Dallas too. I used to live in Dallas, so never know, we might be from the same area. What's the build specs on your truck? I got a Peterbilt 579. This is 2015. I got a Cummins. ISX 550 horsepower. It's got a 240-inch wheelbase. I think it's got like 80-inch sleeper. I got a 10-speed transmission. You're at the end of the comments. Drive easy. All right, appreciate it, bro. Can't you get Wi-Fi on a truck, or is that too hard to do? I don't know what you mean. Wi-Fi, you still would have to pretty much pay for an internet provider to have that Wi-Fi. That's like the only way I would know to like do it. But yeah, I'll be looking into it. I mean, I got other things more important than getting that internet, so that's why I haven't got it yet. Tracy Baker, thanks for answering my question. I appreciate all your videos and help. No problem, man. Daily Express works you up. And yes, Randy, I'm over here with you. I sent you the Amber Lights picture. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see Daily. They're a lot of, I see them in a lot of places out here now too. They do a lot of oversized. They pull low boys and RGNs. They pull step decks and stuff. But yeah, I didn't know they worked you up, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I have looked into them before as the one company I would like to go to, them or dang, what was that other one? I had it on my mind. I'll think of it in a little bit. But yeah, I know Daily. I see the trucks a lot. What do you think of Swift? Hey, they're a major company. They got a lot of trucks, so they ain't going nowhere no time soon. It ain't the company, it's the drivers. Dimitri. Tips for backing a flatbed. I've always had trouble with backing when backing due to the weight. I've driven an automatic since I went solo, but looking for another company which will have a manual. Let's see, tips for backing a flatbed. If you got a flatbed where it has the axle all the way at the back, then it's a lot easier because you can see over the flatbed if you don't have any freight, or if you got low freight. You pretty much just get that back wheel close to what you want and then start curving it around. Just like anything else, except you don't have all that extra swing back there, because you're already at the back of the trailer, so it's a lot easier to determine where you can get into and stuff, I think. What you know about ATS? Yeah, ATS, that's what I was thinking of. Thanks for the, yeah, they work you up. They start you off at like a step deck, and then you work yourself up to like a low boy and some oversized and everything. ATS is another one I was looking at getting into, because they also do like a 1-year lease program, and they have own operators and everything too. And I think you get like a lease payout of like $4,000 after your first year, and you can use that to either buy the truck or you can just sign up for another 1-year lease. But I think they're gonna start you off with just regular general freight. I don't know how long it takes to get into the oversized, but they have like some tier system on steps it takes to work your way up. All right, Tracy. I'm from Southeast Dallas. All right, man. Yeah, I'm from Oak Cliff, Glendale Park area, if you know where that's at. I got a lot of family still stay over there, and I used to live over there too. Tommy, I'm not sure what kind of trailer I want to do once I got into trucking. Hey, if you're just not getting into trucking, flatbed and stuff, start off on the flatbed. 48-foot flatbed, haul general freight and everything. Learn how to secure stuff, then work your way into a step deck. But if you go somewhere like Prime, then you're gonna haul flatbeds, 48 and 53, and you're gonna haul step decks. So most of these companies, a lot of them just do flatbed, and then Prime, of course, they do flatbed and step deck, but that don't mean you're gonna get a lot of training on it. But once you go solo, you will. Sometimes you get stuck with one. How was transition from being dispatched to talking to brokers and agents? Tim Robbins. Man, it was very different. put it like that. You gotta work your ass off, cause when you first start out, from what I hear, I had ran into a couple other drivers, and they said when you first start out, nobody wants to pretty much work with you, so they're not gonna be calling you and stuff and offering you the good stuff. They want to see how you work, so you got to get a little time in and get some loads under your belt and everything before they actually start hitting you up like, hey, can you do this, you do that. I mean, now I get hit up all the time about loads, so I don't really have to look on load board a lot, because before I even get to where I'm going, they're already calling me, and they pretty much, they can see where you're going with your load, because once you're dispatched on a load, I guess it shows up somewhere in the system, and they be like, all right, I see you going to so-and-so city, I got a load picking up in this city going here, would you be interested? And then you can start talking to them about details and everything. But yeah, it was very different. I mean, going from somebody else picking your loads to you being able to talk and pretty much pick your own loads and pick your own rates and stuff, and it's been great. It was stressful, but I like it better this way, because it's way more total freedom. You can decide where you want to go, if you want to run. It's a lot better talking to them than talking to a dang dispatcher. I mean, they're not mad at you about anything. It's a lot more smoother transition. I think I fell behind. Alright. DDP. With no flatbed experience, what's some good companies and how much experience you would prefer before going on your own? No flatbed experience, some good companies. Pretty much all the major companies got a flatbed division now that you can learn. And you got a lot of just flatbed companies. There's a lot of them. I mean, you can Google it and a lot of them will come up. And how much experience would you prefer before going on your own? I mean, usually a year and a half experience is fine, depending on what you're talking about going on your own. As long as you got a good sense of how to secure something and the legal proper ways of doing stuff, then your experience is going to come. You're never going to have enough experience where you think you know everything, or you're never going to know enough. So like I said, most of the stuff I haul is something new that I ain't never hauled before, so I'm still learning as I go. And it doesn't really matter about your experience level. It matters about how much you learn and take in and be responsible with these loads and everything. But yeah, a year, that's good with you. If you can get on somewhere else after you go to a starter company and you want to work your way up into something different, then look into other companies. Most of them only require a year before you can go there, if they're a non-training company. What do you think about pulling tanker? Vashawn. There's a lot of money to be made pulling tanker too, depending on what you're doing in tanker. I don't know if I thought about doing it in the past when I was looking into local jobs. I was thinking about doing like a fuel tanker or something, but yeah, there's a lot of money to be made in tanker too. And I don't think you got to do too much, unless you got to do most of the work when you get out and stuff, loading, unloading. But I don't know how all that works out. All right, I'm in Grove. I used to stay Cliff of Sunnyvale. Okay, man, yeah. That's crazy. We wasn't too far from each other. Look at wholesale truck finance, Randy, if you're interested in getting a truck outside that lease thing. Wholesale truck finance. Okay. T. Robbins, how much money would you recommend before move over to Joan? About 5,000 to 10,000, just to be safe, because your first few weeks when you start off gonna be it's gonna be rough. And I had to do some repairs on my truck and trailer when I first started off that was unexpected and stuff, so it was like money was going out faster than it was coming in. But plus you gotta wait like a week and a half before you get your first check, unless you select to get paid after each load. And I don't know how fast it'll be after that, but if you get paid weekly like I do, then you gotta wait. So you had to get started and just get it going and everything to finally get up and running. And then of course you run into stuff out here and you got to pay for like the first 90 days. Anything that happens, you got to pay for it. After that, I think they'll assist you if you need some money to fix something on your truck or trailer. But yeah, you're gonna need a little money stacked up just for the start. So does dry van make more than reefer? I mean, it's hard to say. I never done dry van, but I see the loads. They pay pretty good. But I also see the reefer loads, and man, these reefer loads pay way better than I used to see when I was at Prime. I seen I don't know how many reefer trailers or people they got here at Jones, but I see some reefer loads that pay hella good. Let's put it that way. They was paying a lot, and they was paying more than the dry van, but I don't see a lot of them now. I don't know. I mean, I hear Landstar has a new division that's reefer. I don't know how much they pay, but I imagine it's pretty good. So I can't tell you on the reefer and dry van which is better. Would you recommend Prime to gain flatbed experience if you're just starting? Yeah, King. Prime's a good starter program in any division you go to, and if you just need to learn, I mean, just to get your experience up for a year and a half, or if you want to stay there and actually buy a truck through Prime, that's another way you can do it. Then yeah, they're a good place to go. I mean, if you got a good dispatcher, you get along with your dispatcher good, it might keep you running good. But if you cross them one time, then good luck. But yeah, they're still a great place to start. Great training company. They got great equipment and everything. So it's always gonna be a good place to start in my book. What areas you travel in most? Shoot, I go all over. I try not to go to the Northwest. I went up there one time, but I ain't going back up there, especially now that winter's coming. I pretty much go from Texas to the East Coast, Northeast. I don't go past Pennsylvania and New Jersey. And I'll go over towards Chicago, Iowa, Wisconsin, even Minnesota, and back down to Texas and back across to the East Coast, all the way down to Georgia. I haven't been to Florida yet, and all areas in between. So that square of Texas up to Minnesota, over to Pennsylvania, down to Florida, that whole box, I go anywhere over in that area. And I've been out to California a few times now, but this last time I went out there, I got stuck for like 2.5 days trying to get a load, because I was supposed to pick up a container. Well, it wasn't taking me out of Cali, but I went to Long Beach to pick up a container, and I got all the way over there to the port, and they tell me somebody picked my load up the night before, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, somebody took my load. So I got stuck over there. There was no loads going out anywhere, which sucked. So it was like a dead spot for freight. I ended up having to deadhead all the way to Arizona just to pick up a crappy load and take to Texas, just to get me out of the area. So I'm trying not to go out to Cali too much unless I know I can get something coming back out, or hopefully get something coming back out. But yeah, I'll stay in Texas and go east or north. Could you haul drive-in loads in a reefer trailer? Yeah, Prime do it all the time. All you gotta do is turn that reefer off, and now it's a drive-in. Hey Robbins, I'm approved. Just trying to my lease truck over. Thanks for the info. All right, man. Yeah, hope it works out great for you. I mean, just because it worked out good for me don't mean it'll work out good for you, but I ain't having no problems, so hopefully you won't either, and everything go great. All right, no problem, King. Drew, any good freight out of the Northwest? Man, no. I went up there, and it was some decent loads coming out, and some reason I could not get one. And then I ended up taking some crappy wood load just to get out of the Northwest. So it's just how it goes. It's hit and miss. One week it might be a lot of good freight coming out of the Northwest and Cali, and the next week it might not be nothing. So it's really hit and miss. Manny, stay out of the Northwest. They got ghosts up there, and it might be in Alaska, but I don't know. Washington, Oregon seem alright to me. DDP, how much you kick out for your truck? 0. I ain't put nothing down. I got my truck before anything changed, so no worries for me. Hopefully, I haven't heard anything. Nobody emailed me. Nobody called me about anything. So I think I was just in time before any of that took place. Is there a lot of mountains in the Northeast? Yeah, PA, Pennsylvania has quite a bit of mountains. So if you're going on like 80, or if you're on any back roads, anything, New York, there's a lot of mountains. I mean, Virginia, West Virginia, freaking Kentucky, there's mountains, the Appalachian Mountains, and they suck just like any other mountains, especially depending on how heavy your load is. You're gonna get caught up. But it's just how it goes. You're gonna run into it eventually. You can't really go everywhere without hitting some. So, and you go down to Tennessee and stuff, and North Carolina, and you got the Smoky Mountains, and so you're gonna hit mountains. I mean, they might not be some huge steep mountains or anything, but like Colorado, but you'll hit mountains. But mountains shouldn't be no worry. I mean, if you drive right, correct, and be safe, you should be all right. Just take your time and watch the speed going down always. And if it's bad weather, then you better take it even slower and be careful and watch yourself. But mountains don't scare me. I mean, I've been over some of the biggest mountains here in the US and everything. I've been down some really steep grades and everything, and just pay attention to what you do and watch what you do, and you'll be all right, and you won't ever be scared of mountains again. Matter of fact, when I was in training, when I was first learning, it was like January or February. No, it was like February. And I had just upgraded, just got my license, just passed my test, and we had to go through the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. And I was up the drive at night, and we had just got to Denver, and we was getting ready to go west through the mountains. And my trainer, he sat there with me in the seat, and he was about to go to bed, and I was just going into the mountains, and it was snowing, and it was like the roads was white. And he was like, "You got this? I'm finna go to bed." And I was like, "Yeah, I got it." I was so dang nervous, man. I went so slow through those mountains, but I took my time. I mean, I made it through no problem. He piggybacked through a few times and just make sure I was all right, because of bad roads and everything. But he had faith in me. He knew I was a good driver, so no worries. We got through, and ever since then, I haven't been nervous of any mountains. And I had to go up Vales Pass and the Johnson Tunnel, which is really high up. So 2 of the biggest spots you're gonna go up in the US. So it turned out all right, and it was a pretty bad situation. So it's just how it goes. Bill Long, Blue Hill Mountains, Popcorn Sutton. Texas Future Trucker. Have a good one. All right, man. Sorry Cali messed you up. Hope you give it another try sometime. Oh yeah, man. I mean, I say I won't go to Cali, but I will. I mean, the loads pay great going out to Cali. If I can just find an okay load coming out, then I still will be all right for my week, because I can get a good paying load going into Cali. Long as I can find something coming out where I don't have to sit more than a day, unless I want to take that time off, then yeah, there's no problem. Because matter of fact, before I took all these military loads, I almost went to Cali, because this agent hit me up and he really was trying to get me to take that load, because it only weighed like 13,000 pounds, and he was really trying to convince me. And it was only like, no, it was 8,000 pounds. It was like 13 foot long, and it just needed to be tarped. And he was like, "You can put an LTL with it." And I was like, big time, like, I was about to take that load. It was paying great. I could have put another load or 2 with it, and then I could have had some really good money off that load. But I looked on the board, and there was nothing coming out of Cali at that time. So I was like, nah, I can't do that, because just my luck, I would have got out there and I would have got stuck. But I like being out in Southern Cali, man. It's nice, man. So I'm definitely probably gonna end up taking something going out that way eventually, but not right now at least. I'm gonna try to enjoy my time over here on the east while this good weather lasts, because as soon as that winter weather start hitting, I'm not trying to go anywhere north, or unless the load's paying pretty good or something. I'm sure they're gonna be paying all right, because ain't nobody gonna want to take them, so I might have to jump on a few. But I'm gonna try to stay in the southeast and the south as much as I can in the winter. What's up, Smitty? Man, I seen you was out in Vegas, man. You gonna have to win some of that money for me. DDP, it's profit margin for going on your own than staying a company driver. Is the risk really worth it? It's hit and miss. You gotta work your ass off to make money on the operator side. Unless you got a monthly payment that's not outrageous. I got weekly payments. It's just like a lease, so it still sucks. I gotta work my ass off to make sure I'm making these payments so I can make money. But if you're a true owner operator and you got monthly payments and they're not extremely high or anything, then you don't have to work as hard and you can probably bring home a little bit more money. And as long as you don't have a lot of expenses going out, then yeah, it's worth it. But I've been paying out a lot of money and this stuff ain't cheap, so staying a company driver. As a company driver, you don't have no freedom. You do anything and everything that company's gonna say. So at least as a lease operator or owner operator, you can have a little bit more freedom to. I can go anywhere I want to go. Like I'm delivering in Virginia. If I just look on load board, I see loads going everywhere. That's a lot more freedom to see these loads, see where they going, than to just be delivering and somebody else tell you, all right, you're gonna go pick this load up, you're gonna go here next. I mean, because sometimes they'll send you to a bunch of places you just don't want to go, and I like the freedom to be able to go where I want to go. But it is a little stressful at times, but if you want to do better, you just got to deal with it. And if you want to get to a different point than just being a company driver, then you got to deal with it anyway, because you're gonna have to spend money to make money. And you do phenomenal work. Hats off to you, trainer. Stay blessed and be blessed. Appreciate that, Gary, man. What's another good starter company besides Prime? I mean, take your pick. There's a bunch. TMC, Maverick. I don't know a lot of starter companies. I ain't really look into a lot of them because I was already at Prime, so I didn't really look into where you can go. Cool, Smitty. Cool, man. You still enjoying that truck, man? Missing the automatic a little bit. Wondering, I could be chilling a little bit more if I had the automatic. But this manual, man, it's been kicking my butt a little bit. My stick is a little taller than normal because whoever had this truck had extended his stick just a little bit. Turn it around. Can I turn it? Yeah. I don't know if you can really tell, but a normal stick sits about right here, I think, at the tallest. But this one sits up higher. Probably can't tell. But need videos to be dropped. Hey man, Pierre, man, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it. Matter of fact, I'm all caught up because the load I'm on, I just dropped that video. So now I gotta wait till tomorrow to see what I get. And my videos be running so far behind sometime because I'll film them, but I don't have time to edit them. Because after I get done working all my dang day and stuff, I got time to eat, take a shower, relax or something, call my wife, or just chill for a minute. And editing the video take time, and then it ain't really the editing most of the time, it's the upload. Since I told y'all I do everything on my phone, I can't can't use my phone while it's uploading, and sometimes that take a couple hours, and I just don't be having a couple hours to sit around and not have my phone to use if I need to take care of some business or do something. But yeah, I might try to start doing them overnight while I'm asleep. What type of truck you would buy? I want the Kenworth W900L. Okay, I really enjoy your video. Appreciate that, David. TMC, Schneider, Swift, Madrick, US Express, Werner, or starter companies. All right, Pierre. Appreciate the info. A few. Yeah, that's a few. It's a lot more. Tracy, ELD question. After your 14 hours, can you do off-duty driving as owner-op and it not go against you? I don't know. I'm not on ELD yet. We gotta be on it by next month. So I doubt it. But I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna have an off-duty driving section like Prime did. I hope they do, because if not, then that's really gonna cause some problems. But I haven't come to that problem yet. But you'll be finding out next month once I go on it, because I will have to go on it since everybody is. Appreciate that, David. One man cold world. Thanks. No problem. If you ever go to Florida, you should try to meet up with Junior when he's on home time and do a video. Yeah, Tommy, man, I already talked to Junior about that. If I can manage to get down there before he leaves off home time, then I'm definitely gonna do that. Cause me and Junior been trying to meet up for a while and do a video together and everything. And I had talked to him not too long ago before he went home. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be trying to meet up with him anytime I can, do a video. It's my homeboy. Christopher. What's up, Christopher? Nothing much over here, man. Just hanging out in Virginia. Robin, hey man, you taught me a lot starting out. Step deck, thanks. I enjoy your video. No problem, man. Glad to help. Yeah, Jose was in your live stream a while ago. Yeah, I had seen him. I had said I seen him and you was talking, Pierre. Y'all was talking back and forth stuff. He be hitting me up on Snapchat all the time. Marlon, I've been watching your videos for a while. You're a real motivation for a rookie trucker. Hope to meet you one day. Yeah, no problem, man. If you guys see me, feel free to stop me. I mean, I haven't ran into anybody out here. I've been wondering where everybody been at, but I mean, I stay on the move. I'm not an easy person to find. I don't hang out at truck stops a lot, so I like to stop at rest areas and pretty much anywhere but truck stop. Like right now, I'm at like a Walmart, Sam's Club. Mainly because there's no truck stops around where I'm at right now, but you won't catch me just hanging out in the truck stops. I mean, I get what I need to do and probably go back to the truck. But if y'all see my truck or something and you recognize it, then feel free to walk up and say what's up. If you're out here on the road, of course. Was the truck already flatbed set up? No. I had to put my rack on my truck. It didn't come with none of that, which is pretty much the only thing I had to put on it. I mean, the only thing I had to set it up. And I don't have any lights or anything, so yeah. I don't know what they done with this truck before. I imagine it was done flatbed because my front bumper already got some holes drilled in it for a flag. They use it like flag holder, which is great because I'm gonna be able to use it for my flags also. So I'm pretty sure whoever ran with this truck had it for flatbed. Only thing it don't have, I don't have a side step, so I gotta jump up onto my truck, which is no problem. I mean, I ain't got no problem doing that, but it was not set up for flatbed. Should do more hands-on securement videos. All right, yeah, I'm gonna try to. I can't do anything about these military loads because I can't film it, but my GoPro don't have a lot of memory, so sometimes if I haven't got my videos off, then I can't really just jump out and grab it and pretty much throw it on while I'm doing my videos and stuff. But I'm gonna try to get that all cleared out so I can be able to film if my next load or something is not military. Then I can break out the camera again and you guys can see it while I'm like doing my work. Frederick, subscribe, be prepared for many questions. No problem, man, appreciate it. Dog meat. God hates gay people. What the heck? Tracy, I've learned so much from watching your videos. Thank you again. No problem. God willing. Marlon. Pierre, the best flatbedders on YouTube. At Dale Clay. At Randy. Loshan Parks. Appreciate that, Pierre. Tommy, you should have been thinking of getting a printer for your log top for your truck once you get into oversized. Just a thought. Already got a printer, so I'll be able to print off them permits and stuff. Only problem is when I got this printer, it's been a hot summer, so my ink exploded. So now I got to get a new ink cartridge, and I hope it didn't mess up anything else. But yeah, I already got a printer. I just got to make sure it's working all right. Oh, Pierre, when you get in oversized loads, bro, it will take a while to get your permits. I hope not, but we're gonna see how that work out, because I'm not gonna be doing no like crazy oversized stuff starting off. Like I said, I'm restricted to 10 foot wide, so it's gonna limit a lot of stuff I can do. And I don't think I can haul any overheight stuff right now. So I can pretty much just do wide loads, because my trailer's not outfitted for heavy stuff, and I'm not trying to put no heavy stuff on my trailer. So only thing you're gonna see me doing, if anything, is gonna be some wide loads. Do you think you'll be getting into heavy haul in the future? Oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, I'm already thinking about getting a 3-axle lowboy stretch to start, if I ever can get to that level. Or it's another guy I follow on YouTube, and he got a flatbed that has 4 axles, and I would like to do that too. If it's gonna be one or the other. I'm either gonna get a multi-axle flatbed or a 3-axle with a flip for a 4th axle lowboy. One or the other. And if I get the lowboy, I want to stretch so I can haul longer loads. But if not, if I can get a flatbed multi-axle with at least 4 axles, then I might go that route, because I like some of the stuff they haul. And these bigger, heavier things, they pay hella good. So I can only imagine with that flatbed, I can do the same stuff they do, and it'd be pretty dang cool. Or with the lowboy, I can still haul some of the same stuff too. It's just with a lowboy. But I'm definitely looking into doing that in the future. I would like to do it sooner than later, but I mean, baby steps. You gotta work your way up. Yeah, Pierre, that's my goal, man. Appreciate that one. I just found your channel. Do your earlier videos, talk about how you started out in trucking. I think I got a couple videos, or one video or something, where I talk about how I got started. But I mean, I got started in trucking off a fluke. I got started when I was 23 back in 2010, and I pretty much didn't even know nothing about trucking. I just online looking for a job, and I guess I clicked something. It was with Prime, and a recruiter called me, and pretty much was like, you checked out and everything looked good. Would you we send you a bus ticket and stuff, would you be interested? I talked to my wife and them, and they was like, yeah, go for it, try it out. And that's just how it happened. And pretty much I never intended to stay in trucking when I first started out. I wanted to get in, and I wanted to come back and go local, because I had a family and I was young. But every time I leave trucking, I just keep coming back and leave and keep coming back and leave and keep coming back, because you get burnt out here on the road. And back in the day, earlier days, there was no Uber and stuff, so pretty much you're stuck on the truck all the time, and you get burnt out. Like, you're tired of being out there on the road, you're tired of being gone, you're missing home, you're missing out on everything, which I'm still missing out on a lot. But I mean, I learned to deal with it a little better, and the more you can get off the truck, the more you can live a normal life. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got some videos somewhere about how I started out. Tracy, hey everybody. Hey, on here, hit that thumbs up. Appreciate that, Tracy. We ever go buy a truck from a dealership to cut down your payments. Yeah, I gotta save up that type of payment though, because I mean, like I said, I'm still learning all this stuff, so I need to build some business credit and everything before I can actually do all that, because I'm not trying to put down a shitload of money, because I ain't got money like that just laying around to just put down a ton of money. So I mean, plus I'm looking around to make sure that's what I want to do and not just go to one of these big heavy haul companies. Of course, I'm pretty sure it's what I want to do, but I'm trying to learn more about the owner-operator business before I actually go out and buy a truck. That's why I kind of just went through it's at least purchase what I'm doing, but that's kind of why I went the route I went, to get my feet wet and to learn before I actually jump into something. That way I know more about what type of truck I need, what type of trailer I need to be where I want to be and what I want to be doing. Yo, I see you trying to get that bread. Salute. Yeah, man, I'm trying, man. I just sent you some rates on heavy haul. I seen a few weeks ago. All right, Pierre, I appreciate that, bro. Tommy, do you miss being a trainer? No. All right, man, I like being solo. I don't like that team driving stuff. I mean, I don't mind training people and helping them, but I don't like sleeping while the truck's moving. I never have. I mainly did it at Prime because you can't make no money solo, or at least I couldn't make no money solo, so you needed a second person on the truck. Of course, I like the company, and I mean, I got along with my students' grade, and training wasn't that bad. But I don't care if you're an experienced driver, I don't really like to sleep while my truck's moving. It's hard as hell for me to sleep, so it just messes up everything, and I really don't like to be teaming like that. I mean, I like to have people on my truck just riding with me or something, keep me company and stuff, but I don't like to just spend all my time training. Now, there's some guys out there that don't mind training. They're great at it. They don't mind sleeping while the truck's moving and all that. Mainly my man Junior, but it's a lot of other guys that they have no problem with the truck moving. So training comes natural and easy to them. But to me, no. I'm glad my training days are over. I don't look forward to going back to training in that aspect. I can train in other ways, but I ain't going back to the team driving thing if I don't have to. I gotta see how this electronic log is gonna affect things. If it affects it in a big way, then I might look into it, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure I can still do okay once I'm on the ELDs. I'll talk to you later, bro. Gotta go to school tomorrow. All right, Pierre, man. Yeah, I'm about to get ready to shut it down too. Whatever. Listen, Sean Parks, cold with that flat, but they always keep it 100 too. Appreciate that, Marlon. Robin, Rain, what's the best way to repair a tarp? Mine has several holes in it. Can you advise? I got me some my tarps are black, so I got some black Gorilla Tape, and what I do is I clean off the area around the holes with some water or some type of disinfectant and wipe them down, wipe all the dirt away and everything, and I put tape on both sides of my tarp, inside and out. And that's one way I used to repair my tarps. Now, if you got some big holes, then you might want to go somewhere else to get it repaired, but I mainly, unless you got a tarp patch kit to actually fix it the right way, then yeah, I would use that Gorilla Tape, because it would hold for a good long time, okay, but it might not though. What's the most paying load you got so far? The load I'm on right now is paying like $4.85 a mile, and this is probably the best paying I've had. I mean, I've had some loads paying a little bit higher. I had a military load that I took from North Carolina all the way to California, so that was a long distance, so it was paying pretty good. I mean, not good, it was paying a little over $2 a mile, but with the distance it adds up. But it took me a while because I stopped at home on that load, so the time I was under that load was a few days. It was like almost a week. But appreciate y'all hanging in there and hollering at me today and everything. We already been going for a long time now. It's already pretty late. I need to finish up a few things. I gotta get to bed so I can get up early in the morning and try to get over here and deliver this load. But thank y'all for saying ask me some questions and everything, and keep the videos rolling. And welcome to VA. Always stay safe and keep that camera. Appreciate that, David. Be safe, thank. All right, yeah. Appreciate that, everybody. I'm about to head out, finish up and everything. I'll see y'all on the next video and everything. I'm not sure when I'm gonna go live again, because this was like, I haven't been live in a long time. But I'm sure I'll probably try to do a little more. Not this long. Next time I'll try to keep it shorter. Maybe 30 minutes or something, and maybe not so late at night. But yeah, we get on to the next load and we'll keep them running. See y'all out there.